Florida Republican lawmakers are pushing legislation to crack down on protests and protesters. The governor first proposed the idea after this summer's Black Lives Matter protests. Some say this idea is not only un-American, but it's racist, and they're going to march against it tomorrow in Pensacola. Cody Long joins us live tonight to tell us more.
Yeah, Peter, that march will go down Palafox tomorrow afternoon, and if this bill becomes law, that could mean harsher penalties for some of these protesters.
What do we want?
Justice! Jamil Davis has led many peaceful protests in Pensacola.
Tatiana Jefferson.
As they spoke out against police brutality involving people of color. In September, Governor Ron DeSantis announced the idea for a bill cracking down on protesters.
I'm the first governor to really take this very seriously with my legislation.
This was the governor the day after the U.S. Capitol riots on January 6th, when several provisions were made to the proposal.
These are things that we're concerned about because if this bill was law last year, we're all facing up to 15 years in prison.
If passed, protesters could face more serious penalties if someone blocks traffic or damages monuments, and they may have to stay in jail until their first court appearance.
That's just an egregious punishment.
It mostly cracks down on violence, but Florida never saw that like other states did. Many say it's targeting one group of protesters.
It also puts black and brown people in a much more dangerous place because there is specific language in this bill that is targeting black and brown organizers.
But Governor DeSantis claims the bill targets anyone who's violent.
You go back to the summer, some of the commentary, I disagreed with that, but I don't care what banner you're flying. If you're engaging in that conduct, we're going to hold you accountable.
The bill is before committees now. It could be voted on as early as March when the legislative session begins. And the march starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. and that'll start at MLK Plaza on Palafox. And they'll have several speakers there. Reporting live in Pensacola, I'm Cody Long, WKRG News 5.